Hey guys, my name is That Quiet Kid, and today we are going to do day 5 of Advent of Cyber 2021, which is Pisky Elf Forum. Story is Elf Forum is where all the elves express their joy and excitement about Christmas, but Cringe Enterprises has one bad admin account, and they have installed a plugin that changes all mentions of Christmas to Butmus McSkiddy needs to find that admin account and disable the plugin. So let's start this machine, and the learning objective for today's day 5 is what is cross-site scripting, different types of cross-site scripting, accesses vulnerabilities, and challenge walkthrough. So what is cross-site scripting? It is basically when your JavaScript gets executed into the web browser. It is of four types. It's actually blind cross-site scripting, DOM based cross-site scripting, stored, which gets stored into the database, and reflected cross-site scripting. So cross-site scripting, better known as SSS in the cybersecurity community, is classified as an injection where attack where malicious JavaScript gets injected into the web application. As I explained, the JavaScript gets executed in the web browser. There are four types. DOM. DOM stands for Document Object Model, programming interface for HTML and XML documents, and it is where JavaScript execution happens directly in the browser without any pages being loaded or data submitted to the backend code. And reflected access happens when user supply data in an HTTP request is included in the web page source without any validation. This is the example: HTTP website.tryhackme login error equals to username URL encoded. I guess it is URL encoded percentage 20 is percent. I guess it is space. Username is incorrect. The error message can be placed with JavaScript code which gets executed when a user visits the page. As the name refers, the access is stored on the web application in a database. As I explained earlier, the it gets stored into the database. Blind is where your payload gets stored on the website for another user to view, but in this instance you cannot see the payload working, or you will be able to test it against yourself first. Example is a contact form. In a contact form, your message could contain a accesses payload, which when a member of the staff views the message, it gets executed. So let's connect to the Tryhackme VPN and let's visit this page. Click the green start machine button on the top right of of this task. Once the machine has loaded, please click on the following link. So we have a form. Let's see, do we have a form? Not yet. Have we connected to the? No, we have not connected to the Tryhackme VPN. Let me run it again. Okay. Yes, it is working now. Now we have connected to the Tryhackme VPN. Let me run it one more time. We see a form. The password is mixkitty and the password is password. Okay, but it is already logged in. Okay, we have a login. Yes. The username is mixkitty, password is password. So let's log in. Now it changes from settings to log out. Let me see. Now that you have logged in, you will notice that navigation bar has now changed from login to settings and logout. You can see that before it was login and now it is settings and logout. So let's move on. On the settings links, you will notice a feature for changing McSkiddy's login password. McSkiddy's login password settings. Click on settings. Okay, so from here we can change his password. Let his password be pass123 and update. Okay, so we can see in the URL now we see new password equals to pass123. So what we have here, try changing your password to pass123. When you will do that, you will notice your address bar searches to look like the below screenshot. Yes, it does look like this. New password equals to new password is a parameter and equals to 123. It is a get request, I guess, which is trying to change the password of the user maxkitty. Now let's go back to the form and visit one of the threads. So let's go back to the elf form and let's see journal. So excited. Workshop. Okay, we can leave a comment. Okay, once you now go back to the forum and visit one of the threads. If you scroll down to the bottom, you will notice that you are able to leave a comment. Try leaving the following comment, which is hello, and it is using HTML to underline the word. Let me show you. Okay, the comment has been posted. As you can see that this word is now underlined. I can also show you that the website is executing our own HTML payload. Let's see. Let's use the break tag. No, let's use the uh, h1 tag. Hello h1 and word. Okay, as you can see this, I use the h1 tag and the hello is quite big and the world is quite small because I didn't include the word in the h1 tag. So this website is executing our own HTML. So this is the first flag. If the website is executing your own HTML, then definitely it has cross-site scripting. This means that the comment is reflected as you wrote it without the underlying HTML tags being stripped out. So it is not stripping out our HTML code. As this isn't stripped out, you can try the HTML script tags instead to see if the website will run any JavaScript. So using the URL you found earlier for changing the user's password, you can try the following payload. So let's try the following payload. Okay, the script tab tells the browser using the URL you found earlier for changing. Okay, so let's see. Do we leave a comment? Okay, let's go back. It was the URL. Do we have to leave a comment? And it was this. So let me see. The script tag tells the browser to run the JavaScript after posting the above as a comment. So we don't need the URL. We simply just need to paste this comment because the JavaScript is being executed by this website. So we have done our comment. Let's move forward. The script tag tells the browser to run our JavaScript, which we all know, and the fetch command makes a network request to the specific URL. Okay, this fetch command is doing our work. It will tell this Grinch to go to this URL, and after posting the above comment you should view the web source to see whether it has been shown correctly. Okay, so let's go here, view page source, and let's go down here. Do we see our payload? Yes, we see fetch this URL, and let's see, is it exactly like the screenshot? Yes, it is. And after that, now that we have this accesses running on the form, it means that any logged in user viewing the thread will automatically have their password changed to pass123. So let's log out and see if the Grinch has visited the thread by trying to log in as him. It may take up to a minute before the Grinch visits the page and their password changes. Username is Grinch, password is pass123, which we changed. So let's go back, try to log out of this Mexkitty and log in as Grinch. Yeah. So let's log in Grinch, and the password is pass123. So let's see, can we log in as the, yes, the, I guess the Grinch visited it. So now what we have to do, once logged in, go to the settings page again. So let's move on to settings page, and this time you will discover another feature with the option to disable the Christmas to Butmus plugin. So let's disable it. Yes, we have disabled it, and this is our flag. So let's go here and paste our flag. Okay, why isn't it working? Let me refresh the page. Let me paste our flag. So that's it for this video, and thank you for watching.